Prepare for body imaging and exploration.
Click directly on the body to begin exploring. To move, the skull. The skull consists of the cranium, which surrounds the delicate brain, and the facial bones. The cranium is formed by 8 bones: the frontal bone, 2 parietal bones, 2 temporal bones, the occipital bone in the back, the ethmoid bone behind the nose, and the sphenoid bone. The face consists of 14 bones, including the maxilla, upper jaw, and mandible, lower jaw. The bones of the skull are quite hard, and protection of the brain is undoubtedly their most important function. Interestingly, several of the bones are hollow, a feature which reduces their weight. Imagine how heavy your head might feel after a long day if these bones weren't hollow. These air-filled spaces are called the paranasal sinuses because they are located all around the nose. The membranes which line the sinuses sometimes become inflamed because of allergy or infection. This is a common condition referred to as sinusitis. All the skull bones, except the mandible, are held together by immovable joints called sutures. The mandible and the 2 temporal bones are held together by freely movable joints, which are named, not surprisingly, the temporomandibular joints, TMJ. The TMJs usually work well to permit all the complex motions required for chewing and talking. Some people, however, develop pain in their TMJs. This condition is called temporomandibular joint syndrome. TMJ syndrome is usually the result of spasm of the chewing muscles. Headaches, facial pain, and various popping noises are all common in patients with TMJ syndrome. Treatment is generally directed at reducing the muscle spasms and relieving the pain. Besides protecting the brain, the other major function of the skull is to house the special sense organs. The eyes, vision, ears, hearing, nose, smell, and tongue, taste, are all located in the skull. The sense of taste is accomplished by the approximately 10,000 taste buds. These are mostly located on the tongue, with a few located at the back of the throat. Surprisingly, there are only 4 different tastes that can be differentiated by the taste buds alone: bitter, salty, sour, and sweet. The taste buds for each of these 4 different tastes are grouped together on the tongue. Of note, the taste buds for sweet are all located at the very tip of the tongue. Our ability to distinguish a rich range of tastes is actually due to our sense of smell, which is much more developed than our sense of taste. The sense of smell is accomplished by special nerve endings that all sit in a small region in the roof of the nose. Our sense of smell is remarkably sensitive. As few as 4 individual molecules can produce a recognizable smell. The skull. The skull consists of the cranium. skull. The skull consists of
Let's play Body Recall.
Click on one of the 12 tiles to see what lies underneath it. Remember,
Heart. Brain. Stomach. Kidneys. Lungs.
great job!
Elbow. Pelvis. Knee. Shoulder. Vertebrae. Ankle.
Well done!
Larynx. Intestines. Uterus. Pancreas. Gallbladder. Ear.
Great job, Doctor!
Save the patient. It's up to you. Doctor, we just received 4 new admissions, and they are all in serious condition. To interview a patient, get more information, or start a procedure, just click on the appropriate console. Click to start. Doctor, I was bitten by a crazy dog yesterday and I'm really scared. The bite hurts a lot. I wasn't even doing anything to the dog. My mom's worried I might get rabies. She said you were gonna stick me in the stomach with a bunch of really big needles. Can I leave now? You have been transported into the patient's brain. Find and zap all of the viruses to cure him. Great job! You cured the patient of rabies. Rabies is a viral infection of the nervous system. The virus is transmitted to humans by rabid animal bites. Many cases are the result of dog bites. Raccoons and bats are other common carriers. Worldwide, there are an estimated 15,000 cases of rabies each year. There are very few cases in the U.S., however, largely as a result of intensive efforts to vaccinate dogs. Untreated cases are usually fatal. Treatment is given to patients when there is reasonable suspicion of rabies exposure following an animal bite. Ow! Oh, that hurts. Don't poke me in the belly like that. Oh, my stomach's been hurting since yesterday morning. I vomited twice yesterday, and now I have diarrhea. Today I even collapsed at work because I felt so lightheaded. Doc, please help me. I'm feeling really sick. You have been transported to the patient's lungs. You will need to go exploring to find all the viruses. Your mission is to eliminate the viruses in order to cure her. Remember, she has been suffering from nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea for 2 days. Avoid zapping healthy cells. Hurry! Oh no! You zapped the lung cell! The trachea and bronchi are lined with cells that have tiny hairs, cilia. Marvelous work! You cured the patient of gastroenteritis. Gastroenteritis is a common cause of abdominal pain and vomiting. It is caused by any of a large number of different viruses or bacteria that a person may be exposed to by consuming contaminated food or water. This case of gastroenteritis was caused by a rotavirus infection. Symptoms can vary from mild to very severe. Generally, gastroenteritis lasts only a few days and resolves without any problems. Treatment depends mostly on replacing lost fluids. It's time to see another patient.
"3D Body Theater." To select a movie, click on one of the 5 movie icons displayed across the bottom of the screen. To play
Pinna. Eardrum. Ossicles. Semicircular canals. Cochlea. Cranial nerve